Hey guys, welcome to Money Farming YouTube channel. And in this video, we're gonna be talking about um, daily pivot levels. Okay, so let me explain you what I mean by that, and we can go ahead and do the technical analysis and code it as well. So, um, okay, so what is pivot levels? Well, in trading, what we uh, need is here. Okay, suppose this is your candle. Let me draw it. Okay, and suppose the market is going like this and then like this. Okay, so what we see here is that there's some resistance level, support. Okay, and there's some scenario where like market come down and like test away and then test the same support level. Okay, same support level and then goes up. So this is what we call support line, support. Okay, and above we have resistance. Okay, but in the market you can see it clearly, but while trading algorithmically, we don't have that kind of well, in the future video I'll teach you guys how to do that, but for now what we want to do is we want to rely on a higher time frame to give us support and resistance. Like it's kind of a liquidity provider price line, if you will. So what do I mean by that is, let's just take the screenshot of it and we'll put it there. So let me explain you what I mean by that. Okay, um okay, so on daily time frame, suppose this is a daily candle. Okay, this is a daily candle. Okay, and what we have, the properties for this is, this is open, this is close, this is low, and this is high. What we do on pivot point analysis is we take the average of open, close, high. Okay, or no, not open but HLC, close, high, low. Okay, and like close, high plus low by 3. So that point will be around, suppose it's here. Okay, now from this median line or main point, whatever you want to call it, but this is our pivot. Okay, this is our pivot line. Now from this point onwards, there's um then we calculate the below pivot and above pivot. So I'll explain you how we calculate that, but first, um what we do is, we take this. Okay, close, high, low. Okay, HLC by 3. So this is our pivot, and then I'll show you. Okay, let's just go pivot, and then there's BC. What we it's um like high plus low by 2, and then there's TC, which is um pivot plus pivot minus BC, plus pivot. Okay, so depending on the values, this can be around here or here, and as we have these lines, then we can extend it to uh, if we extend below here, then it will be support line, and here it will be resistance. And I'll show you the formula for how we extend it there. Okay, so let's just take the screenshot and let's just dive into it. Okay, now let's create mm, it's gonna be daily pivot levels. Okay, let's take it from here, there. Okay, and what we want is we want the daily time frame as well. I have downloaded the data. You can copy it and you know go download the data for daily time frame. And let me okay, so we have the daily time frame now. What problem we face is that we okay, I'll show you I'll show you how to overcome certain problem on live, but here we are looking for previous day daily candle, and from that we're going to like calculate for the current day. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so first we want to get the previous day high, and how do we do that? Just shift the high forward. Okay, and we can do the same thing for previous day low, shift it forward and close as well. Now um as we have this, we can also do the open as well. We might need it later, I guess. um yeah, let's just do it one day, or you know what, previous day high. Good. Okay, now what we want to do, we want to forward fill it. Okay, um here okay, previous day high, previous day high. Okay, so we are basically mm, doing it on, we are basically copying the value um on the 15 minutes time frame. Okay, previous day close and open, open, and now previous day high, forward fill, previous day low, forward fill, previous day close, forward fill true, and previous day open, forward fill true. Okay, so we done that, and now let's calculate the pivot, and let's copy paste it here. So we have this, um let's copy here this one and do that. Okay, so we have to calculate the pivot. So this is gonna be daily pivot, which is DF previous day high plus previous day close, HLC, previous day low plus previous day close by 3. Okay, here. And then we want the daily BC to be um this one. Okay, DF previous day high plus previous day low by 2, and daily TC is gonna be DF daily pivot minus um daily BC plus daily pivot. Okay, so yeah, now we can take the, so here what we see is that there are some inconsistencies between BC and TC. What how do I how do I differentiate between them is BC is for bottom pivot and T is for top pivot. So that's how I categorize it. And so I basically take the um, maximum of it, daily TC and daily BC, and daily BC is gonna be NP dot minimum, daily BC and daily TC. Okay, so now we are really going into it. Okay, so um so this is how we calculate it. Okay, all right. NP is not defined. So here's the formula for here's the formula for how to calculate pivot points. So suppose the market is here, and next day starts from here. Okay, so from here, suppose this is our pivot. Okay, this is our pivot, this is our TC, this is our BC. All right, now so this is our pivot, this is our TC, this is our BC. Okay, now for support or and resistance, what we do is um, we basically have these lines of S1, S2, S3. Okay, we can extend it to S5. Let's just stick with S3, and then R1, R2, resistance 1, resistance 2, and resistance 3. Okay, let me name them. um this is S1, S2, S3, R1, R2, R3. Okay, now the S1's formula is um we take pivot. Let me just write pivot, and multiply it by 2 minus um previous day high. Okay, And for so what it means to pivot here, right? We can multiply it by 2, and if the high is here, and then we can minus it, so that will be S1. For R1, it's the same. We just do it for previous day low. Okay, and now the S2 is pivot plus 1 into previous day high minus previous day low. Previous day high minus previous day low. And R2 is same, but okay, here I think it's gonna be minus. Okay, so this is gonna be negative. Um, okay, here it's minus. Okay, now for pivot R2, it's gonna be plus 1 into previous day high minus previous day low. Okay, and S3 is gonna be same thing. Okay, but just this is gonna be 2 now. Pivot minus 2 into previous day high minus previous day low. R3 is gonna be pivot plus 2 into previous day high minus previous day low. Okay, so these are the formula. So let's just copy it and paste it here. Now we can, you know, okay, let's now calculate it. Okay, so this is gonna be daily R1 S1. So we need pivot, daily pivot into 2 minus previous day high, right? That's S1 daily R1 is gonna be df dot daily pivot into 2 plus previous day low. And this is gonna be minus, this is gonna be plus. So hang on. No, both are minus. Okay, sorry. Both are minus. So yeah. So see here, we 2 times that pivot and minus high, which is gonna be S1, right? 2 times that and minus low, which is gonna be R1. Now daily S2 is gonna be um what we do, we get daily pivot plus or minus 1 into previous day high minus previous day low, and daily R2 is gonna be daily pivot plus 1 into previous day high minus previous day low. Okay, now we can do the same thing for S3 and R3. Just replace it with 2. No, actually the formula is different for this. Sorry, I gotta go back and change it. Um, Sorry about that. So let's go ahead and change the formula. Actually, the formula for this is different. So S3 is equals to um, pivot plus pivot into 2 minus 2 times previous day high minus previous day low. R3 is pivot into 2 plus previous day high minus 2 times previous day low. Okay. So this is the updated formula. So let me just go ahead and change it. Okay. So let's go ahead and calculate the R3 S3. So it is gonna be DF daily pivot into 2 minus 2 times previous day high minus previous day low, and daily R3 is gonna be DF daily pivot into 2 plus previous day high minus 2 times previous day low. So we got that, and let's print it. Okay. Okay, let's now plot it here. Get the data that um there, and mpf dot make at plot df dot daily pivot. Color is gonna be blue. Type is gonna be scatter, and marker is gonna be this. Daily bc, daily tc, same stuff. Let's see first this one. Okay, and then we can move on to, so see here we have our pivot points. Let me just get the last 300. All right, so we have our pivot points here, and what we want to do is we want to plot the R1 and S1 as well. um Daily S1, color is green, type is scatter, marker, let's just draw that. S2 S3 R red. Okay. So there we go. All right, and if I turn out the title layout to be false, then we can see that. Okay, so let's turn it back up. So this is our pivot. So we can see that, the pivot is calculated like at the start of the day. Okay, so we have all this data from the beginning start of the day, and we can see that it's reacting at this resistance level, this. So yeah, let me explain. Hmm. See, um okay, so here at the start of the day, the market closed above. We had this pivot point. What the market did, it came down here, found support here, and then back up. Okay, and here we might have, previous day high was here, right? See, and previous day low. So we can also plot that as well, previous day high and previous day low, and we can see something as well. So here, um let's just plot the previous day high and previous day low, because I want to show you guys something. um okay, so let's change it what as well, and previous day high color, let's keep it black, type scatter marker this, and previous day low, let's keep it gray. Okay. Hmm. So here what we have, see, check this out, right? In this particular example, what we did saw that this was R3. Okay, what it did, we saw this big supply shoot, market came down, found support on the pivot level, came back up, didn't went up here, and then came down, breakthrough here, and then where it closed here, right? It went there, came back to the pivot level, and then came down here. So first, actually, it came down and then tested the pivot and then came down and to the previous day low. So see, this is how the market is reacting. It's reacting within these boundaries. Okay, and that's why it's very important to use the pivot points. Okay, to for our support and resistance. See here, here another support. Okay, here resistance. Okay, and we can see it all everywhere. All right, this is 1 hour chart, but we can see it everywhere that it's happening. Okay, so, and we can also do this for weekly time frame as well. So this is our daily pivot. Okay, this is our daily pivot. All right, and so we can do this for weekly as well. And I think I'm gonna stop the video now, and on the next couple of video what we're gonna do is we are going to combine our EMA3 system. Okay, let me change the color. Come on, we're gonna combine EMA3 system. Okay, uh Wyckoff VSA and daily pivot, and construct a trading system, like strategy to incorporate pivot, VSA, and EMA3 system. Okay, so I'll stop the video now, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.